Hi, my name is Jackie Rocco and I'm a solicitor here at Clark Hemmerling Lawyers. People often ask, am I an employee or a contractor? Today I want to help you to understand the character of your working relationship, as this is important, and I will briefly run through what makes someone an employee or a contractor. Let's start with a couple of stories. In the 1970s, Mr. Jamsek and Mr. Whitby were engaged as employees of Jacquie Operations Proprietary Limited. About 15 years later, Jacquie Operations offered Mr. Jamsek and Mr. Whitby the opportunity to become contractors. Mr. Jamsek and Mr. Whitby went home to their wives to discuss the matter, and before long they agreed to be contractors for Jacquie Operations. They set up partnerships with their respective wives, bought their own trucks, paid for the maintenance of those trucks, and started invoicing their deliveries to Jacquie Operations. Fast forward to 2017, where Mr. Jamsek and Mr. Whitby's contracts were terminated. They tried to claim pay and leave entitlements owed to them as employees. After a bit of back and forth between the courts, the High Court later found that Mr. Jamsek and Mr. Whitby were in fact independent contractors and not employees. Another example is in or around 2016 or 2017, when Mr. McCourt was hired as a general labourer for a company known as Construct. His contract said that he was an independent contractor. However, the terms of his contract did not reflect a contractor relationship. Construct supplied Mr. McCourt with equipment and he worked regular hours. He was deemed an employee, which meant amounts were owed to him for unpaid annual leave, wages and superannuation. The High Court has now given us a simple way to test whether someone is an employee or a contractor. To determine whether you are an employee or contractor, ask yourself the following as you review your contract. Are there regular set hours of work? Are things like tools, equipment or uniforms supplied to you? Do you receive paid leave? Does your contract mention that tax will be deducted from your income? Does your contract say that you will be paid at a regular time interval? And are you entitled to superannuation under your contract? If you answer yes to all of the above, you are most likely to be an employee. If you answer no to any or all of the above, you may be an independent contractor. Before commencing a relationship, we would suggest that you get advice on your employment contract or contractor's agreement and ensure you are classified correctly. We at Clark Hemmerling Lawyers have extensive experience with such matters and can provide you advice and assistance.